Please. The show starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Medication time.
Hey, it's the tattooed madman Psycho Mike, welcoming you to this edition of my twisted world of Masters of Mayhem right here. And you never know what you're going to find here when I'm on the air. So on that note, I want you to sit back, rip the top off a cold one, roll up a fatty, and enjoy this edition of Psycho Mike's twisted world of Masters of Mayhem.
But I just gotta know one thing. Are you ready? No! I said, are you ready?
Thrust off from floor! And you're watching Psycho Mike kicking ass!
Big Gang the Mighty from 4, and you're watching Psycho Mike kicking ass on
Well, I'm sitting here jamming with the Kiss from your bandits! And you're watching Psycho Mike kicking ass on Masters of Mayhem! Masters of Mayhem are in the house! The Masters of Mayhem! That's right! Any way you look at it, we're down with you, because you're down with the clowns!
For now, and forever!
This is Violent J, the Insane Clown
That's too dope, and when we're in Cleveland, that's all we watch, brother. We check out the Masters of Mayhem.
That's right! Professional wrestling at its best! Masters of Mayhem, brother! You better recognize Masters of Mayhem and Violent J! Stranglemania style, brother!
Oh, yeah.
Telling you, it is your main maniac, the Ghoul, and we're all gonna watch Psycho Mike beat the cheese whiz out of each and every opponent on the Masters of Mayhem Wrestling.
Hey!
How you doing?
Sherri, the one and only Sister Sherri Martel. Cleveland, Ohio, the Masters of Mayhem Wrestling, the only professional wrestling that has been here in the last 5 years, where you ought to go now. Bye!
We're going to watch Masters of Mayhem Wrestling.
Masters of Mayhem
Where
Wrestling.
you ought to be.
Where you ought to be. You're watching Masters of Mayhem.
Everybody stay tuned. You never know who you're going to see on Masters of Mayhem or what you're going to hear on MMA.
Then alongside Sensational Summer. Cleveland. What's happening? It's the tattooed madman Psycho Mike along with Team Law's Cat. Stay tuned, Cleveland. Thank you.
This thing's...
What's happening, Cleveland? It's the tattooed madman Psycho Mike. Here along with Team Law's Bobcat.
Let's see that fight. Don't forget, you'll be seeing me down here in Cleveland in Madness Mayhem.
Cleveland! It's Tater! I'm
Mayhem wrestling. You can't beat it with a stick. You can't whip it with a switch. Don't even try. You're gonna break it. Yeah!
Macho Man Randy Savage, and you are watching the Masters of Mayhem in Cleveland, Ohio. Oh, yeah, dig it!
Hearing all the time. What? Hallelujah! Got a brand new dance. It's called a bird. Woo! The Masters. One break.
This is the Orange Sheik. You are watching Master Maho Wrestling. Don't talk.
This is the Orange Sheik, Olympic champion, WWF champion, world champion, and you are watching Master of the Wrestling Maha. No, especially in the Cleveland, Ohio, people know Orange Sheik was a champion, and still I'm a champion, Olympic. My pleasure to come to the Cleveland, Ohio, to show all my wrestling fans. Orange Sheik was a champion, and still I'm champion. Look at me, Ya Allah. Now you know what I'm talking about. I'm the real champion. Cleveland, Ohio. My intelligent wrestling fans know about the Iron Sheik.
This is Axe Demolition, and you're watching the Masters of Mayhem Wrestling.
Go Mike, and you're watching Masters of Mayhem Wrestling.
This is Typhoon the Natural Disaster, and you're watching Masters of Mayhem Wrestling.
Hey, this is the tattooed madman Psycho Mike with some wrestling fans.
Hi, my name's Branya. We find girls like us watching
Masters of Mayhem Wrestling.
Whoa! G'day, mate! I'm Butch that Cavalier. We're the Bushwhackers! Yeah! And when we're in Cleveland, we watch Masters of Mayhem. We never, ever take our eyes off the Masters of Mayhem. Love you, baby! Yay!
Just what do people think of Masters of Mayhem Wrestling after just one viewing?
I like it.
And so will you. Check out Masters of Mayhem Wrestling, Music, and Chaos.
Stinky fucker. Check out Psycho Mike's Twisted World of Masters of Mayhem Underground TV.
Oh!
Son of a bitch. Are we on?
Of course we are.
It's time!
I want you to sit back, rip the top off a cold one, roll up a fatty, and enjoy this edition of Psycho Mike's Twisted World of Masters of Mayhem
Underground TV.
Whee!
All highlights. So, sit back, rip the top off the floor, and enjoy this week's edition of Masters of Mayhem Wrestling. Oh, and by the way, Happy New Year!
Up into the ring in just a moment or two for more exciting fucking action.
For those of you who tuned in last week, as we promised, here is the outcome of the Sherri Martel Candi Devine AWA Women's World Championship. And it is Sherri Martel being handcuffed by the hair into the ring. Candi Devine ripping the champion as she pulls Martel by the nearest handle, her hair right back into the battle on Wild West Wrestling's mat. Martel flying here. Candi Devine, the former champion, trying to win it back. 1, 2, but not enough for 3. As Candi goes flying. Candi Devine and Martel battling for the AWA Women's World Championship. Martel owns it. Candi had it. She wants it back. Young lady from Nashville, Tennessee on her back and then holding beautifully on that extended arm lock. And Martel is still in trouble. A chop in the eyes, and Martel does not get the hold broken. Candi Devine slamming, pounding, trying to tear that arm out of its socket as she works on the champion. Trying to force her to submit right now and pick up that championship. But Martel has shown that she's tough and gritty with a good set of bicuspid. She just bit into the leg of Candi Devine. A roll-up very quickly. 1, 2, no, not 3, and Martel did not defend her championship right there, and here comes Candi right back. You're going west, go Wild West. Wild West Wrestling. Coming to you from Billy Bob's, Texas, on the north side, the famous stockyard section of Fort Worth. Billy Bob's. One of the most colorful, exciting entertainment areas in the country. Martel now coming back as she slams Candi into that mat. It's a dive into her head, and Candi Devine suddenly loses the momentum. Martell picks it up. Martell, reverse headlock, twisting, trying to go into a neck breaker. And then rips down across the face, across the back, and Devine finding herself now losing that edge that she had earlier in this championship bout with Sherri Martel. Now this is the bout that we did not finish last week, showing you the latter part of the outcome of this bout, Martel and Devine, because as Devine takes a tough blast from Martel, there goes Candi, the challenger. Because on this edition of Wild West Wrestling, our main event, Candi Devine and the fabulous Lance team up against Sherri and Iceman King Parsons. Here's Devine, and a swat in the back, and out goes Martel. Now that was over the top rope, but the impetus was really created, if you looked at it from a referee's point of view, by Martel after she took the blow, and Martel takes a blow to the back as she hits the floor of Billy Bob's Texas. And Candi now in the center of the ring as Martel tries to come back and get in the ring in time, but Martel knocked away by Devine, so the count will have to start again. That's the champion. An irritated champion right now, but certainly the champion. Here comes Martel, and again with a nice flip by Candi Devine. Candi got to catapult her. Martel has taken a lot of punishment at the hands of Candi Devine, and again Martel is catapulted back, and the referee goes down. Well, Harold is in trouble now. Once again, Devine. Got to give her a backbreaker. She got to be able to get the pin here. One. The referee slowly finding his equilibrium. Martel seeking to avoid submitting to this. Manages to get the hand on the rope. There's the break. And Martel comes back. 1, 2, no, not 3. Now it's a pin on the other side, a kick in the head, and Martel is off. Very close to both sides winning this bout. Surfboarding. And Martel screaming in pain as Candi Devine puts the pressure on. As Candi stands in this position with Martel in tow, let me remind you the next bout features that exciting young man from Nigeria, Laddie, the African Tiger, coming up next on Wild West Wrestling against the new spoiler, a magnificent physical specimen, a tremendous amount of talent, and Martel showing her talent coming back now. He's trying to get back in this bout with Candi Devine. Off the rope, wide drop kick by Martel. And Sherri Martel has an opportunity right now to win this bout. 1, 2, but not enough. Devine rolls her off. And once again, the referee ends up shaking a bit. There's Devine in the corner. Martel trying to punish and win all at the same time now. Sherri ripping and tearing, and Devine pounding in the midsection. A clothesline. Here comes Devine. 1, 2. And again, Martel saves the bout. Using the nearest amount of hair for a little leverage, Candi Devine goes into body scissors on Sherri Martel, the champion. 2 extremely talented young women, Martel and Devine. Martel, the champion, trying to get the pin here. And then pulls Devine up by the hair of her chinny chin chin. And drops her. Sherri Martel probably has in mind that she's taken a lot of punishment time to dish out some, as Devine has had the momentum until the latter quarter of this bout. Candi, good puncher inside. And another tremendous clothesline. Martel down again. Candi sensing she's got an opportunity here. Another one. Now on top with the pin. 1, 2, but Martel with the right foot on the bottom rope. And Candi Devine didn't like the slow count, she said. Martel is up again. Devine right after her. Pounding on the inside. That's Martel with a hit. Sliding off. And this time it's Devine who's pounded down. 1, 2, 3, and Sherri Martel picks up the win, but the foot was on the bottom rope. Let's see if she's got to count that. Nope, he waves it off. It was not a 3 count. Candi Devine had her foot on the bottom rope. So the bout goes on. Now Devine whips Martel into the corner. Flying body slam, but there was no Candi Devine there. Now on top of the pin. 1, 2, and just missed for 3. Another body slam by Candi. Going to the top rope. Young challenger trying for the championship. And she misses on a great move by Martel. So Devine is shaken up. 1, 2, 3. Sherri Martel defends her championship.
Your winner and still the AWA Women's World Heavyweight Champion, Sherri Martel.
Sherri Martel may be retaining her championship, but she was given a tremendous challenge by the former champion, Candi Devine, and Martel must be awfully, awfully happy to survive Billy Bob's ring with that victory. We'll be back with the African Tiger next on Wild.
Former professional wrestler Psycho Mike, now the author of 9 books. 2 no-holds-barred books about his wrestling career, 1 cookbook, 2 books of Psycho Mike muses, 2 coloring books, an autobiography, and 1 book about the wrestling he grew up watching as a kid, the NWF. All these titles are available on the website listed or at Amazon.com. The Twisted World of Psycho Mike is now in books. Check it out.
From Wild West Wrestling, this bout features a Mexican ladies match. It's scheduled for 1 fall and has a 45-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Mexicali, Mexico, weighing 132 pounds, Gatu Vera. Her opponent for this match, weighing 136 pounds, from Matamoros, Mexico, LaSirenita. Harold Harris, the referee.
A couple of young, outstanding Mexican girls. That's LaSirenita in the red outfit, and across the way in the cat mask, Gatu Vera. Looks like she's ready to scratch and not be a purring type kitten. As the referee checks to see she has no hidden objects in her knee pads or her boots. And we're ready to go on this part. This edition of Wild West Wrestling. Hey, next week on our Wild West Wrestling program, we've got a great 6-man tag team main event. John Tatum, Jack Vickery, and the Outlaw against the missing link, Wild Bill Irwin and Jeff Rakes. Our first Starfine girls competition, and that Mad Dog Buzz Sawyer. So it's a great show next week right here on Wild West Wrestling. As you're watching the Young Mexican girls, Gatu from Mexicali, LaSirenita from Matamoros. Billy Bob's, Texas. We'll be on hand there Tuesday. And, here's a gentleman stepping up here to join us for this bout, the president of Wild West Wrestling, Ken Martell. Good to see you here.
Thank you, Bill. It's a pleasure to be here with you, and it's what a night here at Billy Bob's. The wrestling, the excitement, the closeness. It's just a great evening.
It's a very personal relationship with the bouts, the wrestlers, and this great, I guess you call it a hall, this great area of fun and amusement that is Billy Bob's.
It sure is, Bill. A lot of action going on in the ring. These are two young ladies that came here to Billy Bob's to make a name for themselves, and they're going right after it.
Gatu Vera, the cat girl, and she is ripped across by LaSirenita. You know, one of the things that very quickly Wild West Wrestling has found is an exciting building battle, and that's Lance and Iceman King Parsons, which was an interesting startup. Sometimes you put people into a bout and they get mad at each other and have a fight, but here was something that didn't even relate to either one of them, actually, and Iceman's 0-0-0. Who will ever forget that? Huh?
Well, who will, Bill? And you know, Iceman King Parsons, is all the fans, especially here in the Metroplex, and I guess around the world, know that Iceman over the last few months has really had a change of heart, of outlook, and through all of that, you know, this all really started when he faced the star-find giant Solomon Grundy.
Right.
And Iceman lost that under disqualification. I know for a fact that he took a lot of ribbing about that. Around the locker rooms and around the... What a move. I want you to watch,
Look
Bill.
at that. These girls can really move.
What a move. You talk about athletic ability now. They are on one another.
But you're right. It was a great bruise of the ego for Iceman King Parsons to lose that bout, even though it was one of those where over-the-top rope deal, but that's still losing it, and a professional doesn't make that mistake, especially against a rookie.
That's right, Bill. Went into the record books as a loss. And Iceman was offended by that, embarrassed, I'm sure, and that's where it really started.
And then the little sidebar thing when they put the count up there and he wasn't supposed to be judged. That really bruised it more.
That really did bruise it, and that was not an official judging, as you made clear in that match. Iceman would not be scored.
Sure.
That was, again, maybe it's something just really done in jest, and but Iceman took it personally, and you know where it's led to. It's gone from just hurt feelings now to Iceman having the fabulous Lance held and slapping him and beating, banging on him and hurting him, and there's going to be some dues to be paid.
While we're watching these two really outstanding girls from Mexico, and they, as we said, the great moves, and they are tough, just tough as old shoe leather. They battle each other and give no quarter. It's sort of an international flavor. Now, Wild West Wrestling, as we said, is sort of a synonym for a particular part of the world, but Wild West Wrestling is really something of this country because the West started, when this country started, right on the East Coast and just moved a little farther toward the extreme corner of the West. But we are very international with these two Mexican girls, Gatu Vera and LaSirenita. We're also seen in St. Croix, Virgin Islands on WSBI, and Carolina, Puerto Rico at WSJU. So around the world, across the West and across the nation, here we come, Wild West Wrestling.
Go West, go Wild West, Bill. You know that's true, and although the show is called Wild West Wrestling, it does not refer to just the West. There's a Wild West atmosphere, a Wild West spot in every city, every town, everywhere in the world.
That's right. Somewhere there was a western frontier in every city.
That's right.
Boston had was at the right at the edge of the West.
That's right. That's sure right.
And I'd hate to have to walk all that way in those days.
Nice leg move. These girls are very agile, Bill, and they know they're wrestling. They're wearing one another down, going for the pin. This is a good match.
A strong girl. Oh, what a drop.
Pound for pound, they're probably as strong as most of the guys.
1, 2. Oh, just missed it. She got her shoulder up just in time. Gatu Vera. Gatu is the male name for that for the cat. One, not two, not quite three. And Gatu, Vera, and LaSirenita battling on really even terms here. Here comes LaSirenita. High in the air, she dives. This might do it. One, two, no. Gatu, Vera shoves her off. I don't know how she managed to do that. LaSirenita taking this bow to her now. Gatu, Vera is going to try to come back. Shot across the chest.
What a shiver. You know, pound for pound now, Bill, that's the equivalent of what we just saw with Laddie, his massive body taking out the new spoiler.
Suplex,
same moves, and pound for pound, they feel it just like we do, the men.
Count of two again, and Gatu, Vera shoved LaSirenita off there. Yeah, 132 pounds going like this in a full match. A lot of dynamite. Put in a bear hug and dropped Gatu right on the back of her head.
Now watch this now, Bill. She's going for this is a high pressure move. This is putting pressure on the back of her neck, her shoulders, her arms.
And Gatu just kicked it off enough to come out of it without a submission. A tremendous hold. These girls have shown us some holds you haven't seen on a regular basis. In the corner, shot right in the neck, another shiver in there. And Gatu, Vera is trying to pick up the momentum now. Comes the cat girl. And Serenita steps into a foot. Watch Gatu, Vera. Springing.
Up to the top rope.
Right
high risk move.
Oh, she missed it. Here comes LaSirenita. Reverse chin. Pulling her back, and she makes the cat girl submit.
She gave up.
Great work by LaSirenita, Gatu, Vera, and you can tell the crowd is ecstatic over the work of these two outstanding young ladies from Mexico. LaSirenita, the winner. And we've got a winner coming up. Our star fight is next on Wild West Wrestling. Thanks for being with us on this bout, Ken.
Thank you.
Peter here. Check it out. You're listening to Psycho Mike's Masters of Mayhem Underground Radio. Broadcasting live, online, and worldwide from Cleveland, Ohio. That guy plays anything and everything. And he likes the rest of my family. Even Meg. So we can't be all bad. I bring to you the man with the perfect face for radio. The part-time crazy, 100% psycho, the tattooed madman, Psycho Mike.
Hi, I'm Crazy Mary Dobson. I'm known for my outrageous behavior and my suicidal tendencies. And tonight here in the WWEs Hall in the bowels of Tennessee, George Grace, I'm wrestling you. And let me get this very straight. When I wrestle, I don't just get around there and roll around to make you look pretty. I'm going to take you to a special place in hell. Jordynne, we are going to come here, we're going to put a hell of a show for these people, and I will come out like I always do on top. I'm going to be clawing at you. I'm going to be ripping your soul apart, Jordynne, and loving every single second of it.
Making your way to the ring from the realm of pain, Crazy Mary Dobson.
This is
in professional wrestling today, all in one camera shot. Yeah,
How about Anthony Wayne?
Well, 3.5.
Crazy Mary Dobson and Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace. Well, that's a lot of push-ups, Hot Rod Biggs. I don't know that you and I combined have ever done that many.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you talking, Jack? I was watching the push-ups.
You got to pay some attention, Hot Rod. I know that.
I was paying very close attention. Thank you.
Jordynne Grace and Crazy Mary Dobson peels the mask off and is ready for some action here, you know.
That's right, baby. The PGWA, Ladysports.com, they have sent their finest to TJ Sawmill right here on the big 8th anniversary event, the very first ever TJ Weatherby Memorial event. And what a matchup we have, baby. Ladysports.com, the PGWA, the best of the best, the finest of the finest. And you see them right there in the center of the ring, Jack Johnson.
Crazy Mary Dobson, of course, as you know, trained by Madman Pondo.
Talk about a lunatic there, baby.
I mean, you look at a girl like that and you think, she's hardcore? She is. She is hardcore. She'll get busted up. She'll bleed. Jordynne Grace, as good an athlete as you'll see, strong. Upper body strength. We saw her doing the push-ups right before. Now she takes down Crazy Mary.
Absolutely. Don't let the fact that she's another pretty face attached to a beautiful body fool you. This girl is a professional wrestler. Ladysports.com, they don't take just any wannabe idiot off the street, baby. PGWA sent only their best out. And that, two of the best right in front of you, Jack. Ladysports.com, PGWA. Thank you personally.
Quality website, Quality Women's Wrestling Entertainment. Into the hammerlock goes Dobson.
This girl has skills, baby.
They both got skills.
And she can do hammerlocks too.
Oh, reaches back, grabs the leg, Dobson into the Fujiwara. And that's a move that Jordynne Grace uses quite a bit. She's insane. Listen to her laugh. Oh, roll up.
She has that arm 6 tight, baby. She's going, look, Anthony Wayne, pin on the head, both her shoulders are down. Why ain't you doing your job? You should be making a count. But then again, that would end this lovely matchup, wouldn't it, Jack?
Mary Dobson using Jordynne Grace's own move against her. That's one of the moves she uses a lot, the Fujiwara armbar. Look at that girl pop out. These are, you know, let me tell you, beautiful women, quality athletes.
Look at the way this Crazy Mary Dobson works her way around the ring. This lady, I mean, look, you talk about somebody that can hold their own. I mean,
I'm looking at it, Hot Rod. You quit looking. You're looking too hard. Uh-oh, Jordynne Grace.
Only at one of them.
Oh, anything but graceful right there. Here's the cover. 1, 2, now.
What momentum she took her down with, and talk about the tables being turned right now. And a knee to the middle of the back when your arms are pulled behind you. One of the most uncomfortable predicaments you can be in, baby.
Well, I tell you, Crazy Mary Dobson is a lifetime movie story waiting to happen. I mean, she's insane. Look at her laugh. She's got that crazy laugh no matter what's happening to her.
Grace is holding her own. That's what's happening to her right now. These two women, obviously, great professional wrestlers. They know how to get themselves around and mat wrestle. And this is
Hot Rod. Look at that. Have you ever had a woman's legs wrapped around you like that? That is powerful. Hard to get out of. Don't answer that question.
I'll plead the fifth, Jack. Out of respect.
You had a fifth. That's what got you in that situation. Now Jordynne Grace. You talk about some lower body strength.
Look at there, once again showing her phenomenal athletic ability as she's able to break up that hold. These two women went for cover after cover on one another. Neither woman willing to give an inch. And they are giving a wrestling. Come on, Crazy! I mean, I don't know what else to say, Jack. This is beyond beyond exciting when it comes to women's professional wrestling.
Jordynne Grace standing switch. Front chancery. I'd say these two are classic Mad Wrestling right here in the Sawmill.
The marquee says wrestling. That's it, baby.
Hey, the marquee said women. That's why you came in here. I hope. We love ladies wrestling in the Sawmill. Whenever it's ladies' night here in TJ's Sawmill, we love it. Big scoop by Jordynne Grace. Oh!
Look at this woman handle herself. Big clothesline takes Dobson down.
Here she comes, full head of steam. Oh, right into the turnbuckle.
Face full of turnbuckle. That nose could be broken. That face may not be so pretty once this matchup's over. Unbelievable. Oh. She's just having the time of her life.
She's crazy. I told you. Now stomping out Jordynne Grace. Here's the cover. 1, 2. No. Hot Rod Biggs, the fans here in the Sawmill don't know what they're not used to seeing. This kind of action, and this is some kind of action.
We're not talking about punches and kicks and stomps. These women are out there going hold for hold, maneuver for maneuver, giving it their all, and no one has been able to score a 3 count yet because both of these women know what they're doing. Maybe the PGWA would be affiliated with these buxom beauties if they weren't this kind of quality when it came to professional wrestling.
Oh my goodness.
The crazy lady has taken this woman down again.
Grace just being stomped by the crazy lady. As you said, Hot Rod Biggs, you know, Jordynne Grace, you've got to admire her stick-to-itiveness because she's traveled to Shimmer, to Ring of Honor, all over the world. I saw a YouTube interview with her. She was talking about sleeping for 10 hours across the laps of some other people in the car. You know, and you can imagine she's a, we can imagine her roll up, wait a minute. Grace, out of it. I mean, she makes the sacrifices and wants to make it to the top.
Now we see Crazy Mary Dobson going back to the kicks and stomps. She's shown this woman she can go with her hold for hold. Now she's made her mad. She's getting choked. She's getting stomped. And who knows what's next.
You think the crazy lady's crazy? Well, Jordynne actually likes internet trolls. Believe it or not, she loves it when, and she doesn't delete them. She shares their posts on Facebook, on Twitter, whatever, YouTube, with her friends. She loves the whole entire business, every aspect of it.
Well, she must love being choked across the throat. You know, this is
I think a part of her does love that.
50 Shades of Grey, you know.
That kind of thing. Before our time, Hot Rod Biggs. For 4 years anyway.
Absolutely before my time. But back to what we got going on in the ring, baby. Phenomenal maneuver right there. That could be a submission maneuver in itself. She could be very well cutting off the oxygen flow. If she does that, it's over, Jack.
Crazy Mary Dobson and Jordynne Grace here in the Sawmill. The crowd is in awe. They don't know what to make of this.
Oh! You have two beautiful women in there giving it their all. You're exactly right. The fans don't know what to think because these women are fighting one another. I mean, this is absolutely phenomenal. Hold for hold. This girl is showing how crazy she is. Crazy Mary Dobson, absolute psycho. Jordynne Grace.
Oh, look here, Hot Rod.
All I know is she's a tough, good-looking gal, and she's blocking a suplex right now.
Crazy Mary couldn't get Jordynne up, but Jordynne retaliates, slams the crazy lady. Pulling her back. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Ow! Oh, wow.
Crazy Mary Dobson kicks out, rolls out now grabs her in a chokehold by the hair all at the same time and then goes for a count and gets two. What a beautiful series of maneuvers. This lady knows her way around these four corners. You know what I'm saying, Jack?
Four corners of the ring, Hot Rod Biggs.
That's exactly what I said. How dare you take it any other way?
Oh, kick by Grayson. Wow. I think that's it for Crazy Mary Dobson. Here's the cover. No, she gets up.
Unbelievable, the competitive nature of this matchup. Neither woman, as I've said before, willing to give an inch.
Oh, wait a minute. Wardrobe malfunction. We got a wardrobe malfunction, Hot Rod.
You said that like it's a bad thing, Jack Johnson.
Oh,
she just dropped her on her head.
Somewhere Janet Jackson is smiling.
Unbelievable.
Where's Justin Timberlake?
Both women down.
Anthony Wayne checking out the situation. And trying to, gather herself, I guess.
Well, she gathered herself all right. She tried to get a knee in there, but it done very little good.
Crazy Mary, right into the turnbuckle.
She gives just like she receives. Oh my goodness. She just went and gave her a double flying knee right across the turnbuckle in her neck. Are you kidding me, Jack Johnson? Jordynne Grayson, what a phenomenal spear. She speared her.
Grace with a cover, hooks the leg, 1, 2. No! Crazy Mary rolls the shoulder.
What can it possibly take for Crazy Mary Dobson?
You got me. I don't know anything about women. I can't understand any of them, much less these two. That's one of the great mysteries of the world.
Mankind.
Oh, wait a minute, look. Going up to the second rope. What's she gonna? Oh no, she's going up to the top.
She's going to the top, Jack.
She's going to the top rope. Jordynne Grace.
You know, I don't know what the difference is in a man and a woman.
Now Dobson
that
going
did
up.
not look very comfortable right there. I don't know what the pain, level comparison.
Both ladies exchanging blows. Oh my! Running power bomb. Rolls her up. 1, 2. No! Crazy Mary.
You've got to be kidding me.
She's still laughing about it.
She's still laughing.
How can you laugh about that?
She just got power bombed
and laughed it off.
Top rope, momentum coming from 6 foot up. Power slam out of nowhere.
Jordynne Grace, Mary Dobson, a night to remember here in the Sawmill.
What an amazing matchup. This match has...
They don't have these kind of ladies in Millersville, Tennessee, Hot Rod. I know you and I have looked. What a battle. Oh! Crazy Mary laughing off the punch. Returns the forearm. Grace. Dobson. Grace. Another forearm. Now rear waist lock and standing switch. And again the reversal. Back elbow by Mary. Uh-oh, she's picked her up. Rabbit elbows to the back of the head. Oh! Face buster.
She dropped Crazy Mary Dobson face first onto the mat.
Wow.
And finally, Jordynne Grace pulls out the win.
TGWA action right here tonight in TJ's Sawmill. Ladies, we got to see it.
Ladysports.com, TGWA.
Your wrestler, Jordynne Grace.
This lady has just made a very, very good name for herself right here.
Check out those guns, Hot Rod Biggs. Check out the guns of Jordynne Grace.
All 4 of them.
Oh, come on. Come on.
What?
Jordynne Grace leaves with her head high. Part of her outfit low. But she has impressed everyone here in the Sawmill tonight.
This lady did not give it in. They went cover for cover. Both of them gave it their best, but I would expect nothing less from LadySports.com or the PGWA. You know, I've worked the field on and off over the years for a long time. Exactly. When I call that man up, the finest get sent in.
Great action. Check it out.
You've just seen it. LadySports.com, PGWA.
Crazy Mary Dobson. She's swinging at the cameraman. Wow.
A little upset, but she's crazy all
Who are you?
See more smoke. Smoke detector. And I see more smoke coming from that toaster.
Thanks for warning us, Seymour.
I hate smoke. So whenever I see it, I make this noise to warn you. Because where there's smoke, there may be fire.
Be cool about fire safety.
Oh, yeah, it's the tattooed madman Psycho Mike. And this has been my twisted world of Masters of Mayhem. Part-time crazy, 100% psycho. Thank you very much for joining me. See you on the next episode of Psycho Mike's Twisted World of Masters of Mayhem. So, stay sick, turn blue, scratch glass, climb walls, but most importantly, do it while you can. Don't get caught. And stay fucking crazy. Huh? It's the tattooed madman Psycho Mike. And if you don't want to get locked in a mental ward with me, you'll click like and hit subscribe now.
Oh yeah, I want you to stay sick, turn blue, scratch glass, climb walls, but most importantly, do it while you can. Don't get caught. And stay fucking crazy. No. Son of a bitch.